Hey, I'm John Easley with Carbon 6. We're going to be making a custom order for Sweet Potato. That's his handle. It's going to be a Meteorite inlay ring. And so when we cut the Meteorite inlay rings, we need to take a slab of Meteorite. So that's one of these things right here. And we have to slice a section of it and then bend it into a ring, brace it together. In order to do that, we have to know how long the slice to cut. So right now we're just going to go over the math on how to cut a slice of Meteorite, so you know what you need if you wanted to make a ring. All right, so what we know is the OD or the ID of what the Meteorite shell needs to be. And for a size 14 ring, the ID of the finished circle, so the ID of the shell is equal to 0.9985 inches. And so from that, we need to know how long of a piece to cut. And so we know circumference, which is a circle that the length of the circumference of the circle. If you cut that and make it flat, that's the length of the piece. So circumference is equal to 2 pi times r. And so that is a formula that's going to convert the length to the appropriate size. So we take the diameter, cut it in half, solve for this, and that'll give us the circumference of it. But there's also some other things. So when you take something that is flat, so we're going to have a flat piece of stock, that's going to be the Meteorite, and the circumference is going to be whatever we find it to be. But when we bend that into a circle, the actual diameter isn't going to be that circumference right here. It's going to be the circumference right here. So as we bend the metal into a circle, this inside portion is getting compressed. So it's getting compressed this way, so it actually gets smaller, and the outside portion gets stretched. And so then these edges are left slanted, and the circle, the length of the line inside here actually becomes shorter than the length of circumference that we measured for it. And so when you're bending something into a circle, if you want to get the actual correct diameter from a flat piece of stock, you have to account for measuring from this middle section. This middle section is neutral, so since this is pushing in and this is pulling out, nothing happens in this middle section, so that's the measurement we take it from. So for the circumference, we have to, so in order to get the right circumference, the right length, we need to get the diameter of the ring, then we have to add, and so to the radius, we need to add 2 times, or just the thickness. We need to add the thickness of the piece, plus the thickness. And then also, whenever you take the flat stock and you bend it, so not only does this inside part get smaller than originally, but also these edges are going to be slanted, because since this is pulling away and this is pushing, then they end up getting slanted. And so what you also have to do is account for a kerf. You're going to cut this end off. So when we braze it, so at the end of this thing, we're going to have a piece that looks something like this. And we want to braze it together. If we want to braze, so that's the circle. If we want to braze it, we need a flat surface, and so we're going to have to take a chop out of this to make these two edges flat. And so we're going to take that kerf, and we need to add the kerf of the blade to the length. And so this is the finished formula for the length total of what we need. And so in order to do that, we just go, we have the circumference is equal to 2 pi times 1/2 the diameter, so that is 0.9985 divided by 2 equals 0.499, and then we're going to multiply or add to that the thickness, which the thickness of this for a comfortable ring is 0.05 inches. And then to all of that, we add the kerf of a blade, which if I have, and you got some calipers? A pair of calipers quickly. Okay, now we got caliper. So we have the thickness of a blade that we're going to cut with. So that curve is going to be about 0.05. Okay. Plus 0.05 inches. Alright, so we do the math on that. And that will give us the total length of what we need. So we have, what is that? Calculator. So we have 2 times 3.14 equals 6.28 times 0.499 and then we plus 0.05 plus 0.05, and so the circumference is equal to 3.134 plus these two go down to 0.1. So the circumference that we need is 3.234. Okay, so about 3¼ inches is how long of a piece of this we need in order to bend it into a shell that will fit a size 14 ring. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much.